Hey everybody, it's me, Kayla Friday, and welcome back to my channel here at Little Cahaba Junkin. I hope you all had an amazing weekend and a wonderful Father's Day and got to enjoy time with your dads if you're still fortunate enough to have them. And I also hope that you're having an amazing week and that you're very blessed. Today is an awesome day because today is the day that I share my summer home tour. This has been a long time coming. I've been very busy at work, but in the days that I have off and in the afternoons and evenings, I've been getting this house transformed into a very patriotic themed summer decor. And I'm also so excited because today is actually a collaboration with my good friend Holly over at Simply Lake and Lace. I know most of you know Holly because you came to my channel from hers, but if you don't and you're new here, please go over and follow Holly at Simply Lake and Lace. I know that you're gonna love her. She has all kinds of fun decor ideas, shopping, lifestyle. She does essential oils with Young Living, so I know that a lot of you may find that interesting. But she's just a really good Christian woman and she posts a lot of fun, wholesome content. So make sure you go and follow her and give her a subscribe and watch her home tour after you watch mine. But make sure you stay and watch mine too. I know a lot of you will be excited and go over to her channel. I've known Holly for a long time and we've always kind of stayed in connection with each other because we both stayed home essentially when we graduated high school. We didn't move off. We're both still around in Chilton County, Alabama, and we see each other a good bit just out and about, and we share a lot of the same passions, including decorating and going junking and thrifting and things like that. But without further ado, let's get started and I'll show you all of my summer decor. And like I said, it is a very patriotic themed decor, so I hope you enjoy it. Let's go. So we will start here in the living area. I know everybody knows Buster Brown. Say, hey, Buster Brown. Mwah! Gotta give everybody a kiss. So we'll start here in the living room. This is our formal living room. We changed one of our bedrooms into like a little den area, but this is our formal living room. Our furniture actually came from Rooms to Go. And this has hardly ever been sat on. We love to stay in our little man cave. For my coffee table, I have just this trunk that came from Amazon and this cute little wicker basket with a pothos plant and a really pretty red oil lamp. If you know me, you know I love oil lamps. And then I have a little flag sticking out of there. I love this really pretty wicker basket or this wicker trunk because this little stinker right here chewed up my original coffee table that came from Rooms to Go, but I'm kind of glad he did because I ended up getting what I wanted. I really love this because it's great for storage. It was pretty affordable. It was around 200 bucks, which I think is okay for a coffee table, and it's actually been really sturdy and held up great. Over here, I have done something different. Those are the poofs that are always there, but if you'll notice, I've changed out my lamp. I really love this lamp. It was actually a thrift store find. I paid $5 for it, and I really wanted the look of like concrete, of like concrete or pottery. So this was actually a brass lamp, and I painted it with chalk paint and added some baking soda, and it gave it this look. And if you're a candle lover like me, I highly recommend Antique Candle Co. This is sweet lemon and it smells absolutely wonderful. And here we just have some cute little terracotta pots. And I have my little Lady Liberty head. She changes depending on the season. During Halloween, she's Medusa, but during the summer, she's Lady Liberty. And I've got just a really pretty little house plant in her and a couple of little fun things sticking out of her head. So I really love how this came together, and I love this new lamp. For 10 bucks, not too bad, including the shade and everything. Over here on this wall, I have this pair of beautiful cathedrals that came from Farmhouse and Family. It's a local sale here in Alabaster, Alabama. They do have a Facebook, so you can see all the awesome things that they have, but they do not ship. Here comes Buster with a dirty sock. Oh, y'all know that this is all a show. My house is never this clean. Y'all just know. This is just home tour cleanliness right here, y'all. Buster just went and found a dirty sock that was probably hidden under the bed. Here I have my really, really comfortable recliner. I like to get in this thing and just waller and have a good old time and watch my shows. I have just a muslin cloth blanket draped over that. I got that at TJ Maxx last year, but you can get these anytime. They're always there for a pretty good deal. I think I paid like 19 bucks for it, but it's really big. It folds out almost to a king size. And over here on this side table, I have a set of red lanterns. Both of these actually came from Vintage Market Days of Birmingham from different vendors, paired with a little thrifted clock. And then down here, I have an old locker basket. They actually, on the back, it has a number. It was orange. I'm pretty sure it's from Clanton, maybe from a locker room there, that they would kind of put in their lockers and put their shoes and things like that in. But I flipped it around because the orange obviously clashed with the red, white, and blue and just displayed this metal color. But it'll be perfect for fall. And I just tucked some old books in there. Coming over here to my mantle for my faux fireplace, I've completely changed it up. Everybody hated my green bottles. I was so sad. I thought they were adorable and reminded me of the military, like the green, obviously, that they wear in their uniforms, but it was not popular, so I changed it out. But I am happy with how it turned out. I replaced that mirror up there with this really beautiful vintage mirror, and I put that 76 flag behind it there. I've got some red and blue books. Everyone told me to mix in some blue, so I did that, and I think it turned out really good. A little thrifted grapevine wreath. Here I have a beautiful photo of some soldiers that I thought was just beautiful. Some cute little brass candlesticks. There's George Washington. You know he had to still be here and make an appearance. He's an Avon bottle. And then I replaced the green with these amber bottles. And I love this one because it actually has 1776. Perfect. I totally forgot I had that one and I found it and I was excited. Still got all the trunks. I love the way this turned out. Totally cute. Spinning around over here, I have my dog that lays like a frog. Does anybody else have a pit bull who lays like this? Every pit bull I've ever had lays with their legs sticking straight out like this. But over here, I have my TV stand. And beside it, I have this old chair that's always there in a blanket basket that I've made out of a sewing bucket. And around my TV, I have my beautiful plantation shutters that came from Dragonflies in Columbiana, Alabama. Let's take a closer look inside the cabinet. So in here, I just kind of have a catch-all. It just catches everything that I have that's left over essentially. And I have some old books, another cute photo. Hello. Y'all don't look at me here in the background, but I'll see if you can see that there. It's like a little family photo, maybe from a reunion or something. I thought it was adorable. Some more amber bottles. And a cute little brass duck. I thought he was so cute. I found him recently at the thrift store. And then down here, I have, of course, my wedding bouquet that's always there because I couldn't part with it. So it stays here where it won't turn into powder and evaporate. Over here, I have some more old books. Another really cute old photo that actually is a school photo from 1927. More amber bottles. And my collection of flower frogs. I've got about 20 now and I just love them. And they're displayed in this ironstone piece. A lot of my flower frogs and this ironstone piece came from Taylor Morgan Vintage down in Prattville at Prattville Pickers. So check her out. Also, a lot of people had asked about these flashcards. They actually came from an Etsy shop called Hog Barn Antiques. And that is spelled H-O-G-G, Barn Antiques. So y'all go check them out as well. Lots of awesome pieces. I'm just gonna do another little spin of our living area. I love how it turned out. Moving on, we are going into the kitchen and dining area. This is something that I have just added. I found another accordion rack at the thrift store and I had to use it to display all my fun aprons. I found this apron at the thrift store. This one actually came from Walmart, and the two cloths are recent purchases from Target. They're the Hearth and Hand line. And then I have the little whisk broom and this adorable rug beater that I purchased from House of Five in Leeds at University Pickers. I think it turned out so cute over here. And then of course, Buster has to have his food. This is Buster Victual. And if you don't know what victual is, that's a country term for food. And there's my little step stool that I have to use to get up in my cabinets because I'm a short little midget lady. That's okay, the best things come in small packages. Over on this side, I have my really cute little hutch that came from the Brass Bear Antiques. During my Decorate With Me video, lots of people told me that this was too cluttered, so I tried to listen and declutter it. I know it still has a lot going on, but I love it. If you still think it's too cluttered, I'm so sorry, just don't look. I love it to use to display my Ray Dunn and my copper. And I added a pop of red and blue to each shelf using plates and red-handled kitchen tools. And also this really sweet little Toby mug. A lot of people said he was scowling, but I think he just knows something we don't. Hopefully it's good. And next to my hutch, I have the beautiful Esther Ruth. Esther Ruth is this beautiful dress form. I found her on Facebook Marketplace, and her name is Esther Ruth from my two grandmothers, Esther and Ruth. I found this really adorable grain sack apron at TJ Maxx last week, so I had to get it for her. And then I have her a beautiful flag and some wooden spoons so she can stir up whatever she's cooking or use it to spank a child. I'm just teasing, but everybody knows that a good old wooden spoon makes a good switch if you're acting up. Mama only had to tell you twice, or excuse me, only had to tell you once, never twice. Okay, next over here, I have this really pretty chalkboard that I made from a wooden frame. I just added some very thin plywood board and painted it with black chalkboard paint and made it a chalkboard. And I put God shed his grace on thee. I tried to keep it simple, but it's so true. He has blessed this country so much. There's so much going on, and we've had a horrible 2 years, but you know, it's gonna get better. God is with us every step of the way, and I just continue to thank him for the blessings because they always outshadow the bad, and he gave us the victory long ago. Y'all look at that thing. He's so rotten. He's just rotten, y'all. It's so hard. He has a horrible, hard life. All he does is eat and play and rest. I'm just kidding, ain't he sweet? Buster, what you doing? Coming over here, I really forgot. I wanted to put some apples in here, and I really hate that I forgot to get them. I had some in my refrigerator, but they're yellow apples, and I wanted some pretty bright red apples to put in here. So just imagine there's apples in there. But I got that beautiful scale at a friend of mine's sale. Her name's Angie Barnett, and I bought that scale from her. And then this little basket came from the thrift store, and I just have a really pretty pothos plant coming out of it, and I have a little patriotic flashcard coming out of there. And behind it, I have these really pretty cutting boards. We're gonna spin over here. Love my little pig that came from my mom. I just love it. And then over here in this corner, I have my beautiful KitchenAid that my aunt gave me when I got married, and I'm so thankful for that. And over here in this crock pottery piece, I have lots of kitchen tools and another flag. Stacked on these little plates, I have this cute little egg holder. And then when I got married, my family made me this adorable little cookbook. It's all of our family recipes. So here for summer, I have Butterfinger ice cream and my Uncle Timbo's famous vanilla ice cream. It's the best. Now, it isn't calorie friendly, but I love it. Let me back it where you can see. I got this really pretty new rug that just came about a month ago from At Home, and I love it. These cute little towels from Target. Love my new bread box. My other candle here, this is Mama's Kitchen. It smells so good. It smells like apple pie. I love it. And these are really pretty too. I just got these a couple of weeks ago from Target, and these are from Magnolia. Spinning over here. I got rid of my Ray Dunn canisters. I know I worked so hard to find them, but I just kind of fell out of love with them, and I love my copper. So I left out my copper canisters. And over here I have a vintage radio that works. I love it. I found it at the thrift store for $6. Can you believe it? And then I have a piece of ironstone. I love to just display old kitchen utensils and kitchen tools, if you can't tell. Over here, I have my little coffee area. I have this really cute little cup holder. I can't really remember where I got that from. Maybe from Farmhouse and Family that I mentioned earlier, but I love those clear mugs that came from the Dollar Tree. I've got my Keurig, and then here I purchased this at Vintage Market Days of Birmingham, and I just use it to hold all my goodies. I've got my coffee, my green tea, and then these adorable little stirrers. These are actually shaped like bees. They're so cute, and I found those at TJ Maxx. Let's show them the kitchen one more time, Buster. Love how all this turned out. He wants to go outside to chase the squirrels. Buster, you see a squirrel? Did you see a squirrel? I'm just kidding. Mama's so mean. I'm sorry. Of course, we have our beautiful American flag out back. Oh, I've made him mad. Now he wants to go outside. I'll let him out in just a second. Spinning, getting dizzy. All right, let me let this little fella out so he can chase these squirrels. Coming into the most magical room of the home, the guest bathroom. Didn't do a whole lot in here for 4th of July or for summer. This kind of always stays the same. What's up, everybody? But I did change this up here. This is a really pretty little quilt square that's framed that came from House of Five. And then this really pretty rug, I love jute rugs, as you can see, came from Amazon. That little adorable basket came from Dollar General, and if you're in Alabama, there's a Dollar General every 3 miles. Like, I'm not even joking. And then over here, I still have my grapevine wreath. Let me get a little better angle of that. This one actually came from Michael's, and I love it. Buster, are you going to be their tour guide? Are you going to be their tour guide? Let's show them around the guest bedroom, bud. So I'm just going to slowly kind of show you everything, and then we will look at each space closer up, and I'll explain where I purchased everything. Now let's take a close-up. We will start over here with my chest of drawers, or Chester drawers if you're in the South. All of this furniture in the guest bedroom actually came from my mom and dad's house. It was mine when I was a teenager, and it's like a cheap particle board furniture. But to give it new life, I just painted it with Waverly white chalk paint and then painted the hardware with spray paint. And it looks brand new and distressed it a little. Here on top of the chest of drawers, I have an adorable little bust of a little boy. I thought he was very cute, and he looks kind of colonial with his little button up. So I placed him here next to a collage of West Clock Big Bens and Baby Bens. Then here I have my really cute little vintage radio. I purchased it from Rustic Relics. And although it looks vintage, it actually, which I guess now this is considered vintage, but if you're my age, you grew up listening to CDs. So it still has a CD player, so it's not as vintage as it looks. And then here I have this old pickle jar that I purchased. It's actually not old, it's a replica, but I purchased it from Amazon. And I tucked 2 beautiful flags in. Spinning this way towards the bed, I have an adorable Buster Brown. He's the best piece of furniture. I have under the bed a really pretty rug that actually came from, I believe, Tuesday Morning. They have really great deals on rugs. If you haven't checked them out, you definitely need to. It's hit or miss, but you can find some really pretty ones there. And then here at the end of my bed, I have this beautiful old trunk that my granddad had made for my grandmother. They have both gone to be with the Lord, so I'm so thankful to have this piece. And I just topped it with a throw. And our linen came from Wally World, aka Walmart. And it is all white. It stays in here because Buster Brown obviously is not too friendly with the white furniture or the white bedspread, because he has to sleep with us every night. And I really wanted to display this beautiful antiqued flag in here, so I just pinned it to this really pretty screen behind the bed. And the flag actually came from a local shop here, or a local sale called Farmhouse and Family. They do have a Facebook. And as far as pillows go, those 2 really pretty Euros came from, I think, Home Goods, either Home Goods or TJ Maxx. And then, like I said, all the bedding came from Walmart. And then the pillows came from TJ Maxx, Target. That's actually an outdoor pillow, but I thought it was really cute. And it was on sale. And then this one here in the front actually is a pillow cover that came from the store Shein. It's just a really inexpensive clothing store online. And I paid like $6 for this pillow cover. Just love it. You know, we balling on a budget, girls and boys. And spinning this way, I have my little workstation with my printer. This really pretty old, actual, came out of a farmhouse in Columbiana, Alabama, farmhouse table. And I added that hardware to the front with a really pretty leather notebook and a pretty pothos plant. And a little vintage milk glass lamp that I've had for years. I just love it. It came from Rustic Relics. Also, I'll show you my chair that I redid. It was a thrift store find, and I just gave it a fresh new coat of chalk paint, and it looks brand new. Here on our little shelf that actually came from Rustic Relics years ago before they opened up their big store, I have this really pretty little chair shelf that was made from the back of a chair. And I just tied in some red with some old red vintage books. Y'all know I love my green bottles. I gotta have those somewhere because nobody liked them on my mantle, so I had to move them in here. So I really love them, so I had to put them somewhere, along with a really pretty old vintage silhouette and some little brass birds. I thought they were just adorable. So spinning this way, I have a really beautiful old Singer sewing machine from my husband's granny that we just love. And it does have some water damage, but we're eventually going to redo this bad boy and make it beautiful again. But I'm so honored to have that. Y'all just hold on to those special treasures from family. And then over here in this corner, I have this beautiful chifforobe or wardrobe, whatever you want to call it. But this was my precious mom, or my precious granny's. And I'm just so thankful that I have it. After they passed, I knew I had to have this because it was in their home forever. Buster, you're being so lazy today. You're being such a sweet boy, y'all. He's normally not this calm. He is wild, 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 wild. Always wanting to play because he's still a puppy. We will finish off with this little area that I just love. You know I love a good accordion rack. And I've got one in here and in the master bedroom. For summer, I just left this really cute little copper watering can. I thought it was cute and added a touch of texture with the metal. Still got my yard shirts to work out there in, my old blue jean shirts, and a really pretty piece of linen hanging with a old work apron. Then I have a cute little hat to wear out in the garden. A pretty little basket that I actually purchased at Target. It was a recent purchase, like within the last few months, with a pretty flag hanging out and another white linen-y like throw. And down here, I just love this. I couldn't think of where to put this, so for now I have it here. But this is a vintage panoramic photo of some servicemen and women, or not women at this time, but servicemen. And they're at the University of Minnesota, the U.S. Army Training Unit, with a beautiful little eagle there. I just love this little area. Also, this really cute bench came from my pawpaw and granny's house too. I am so fortunate, y'all, to have all these pieces that I'll just cherish forever. And the little vintage apron actually came from a online Etsy shop called Hog Barn Antiques. I also get all my vintage flashcards from them, so make sure you check them out. I just love them. And the hat came from Walmart. So we'll do one more spin. This is like the only room in the house that stays clean, everybody. Y'all know how it is. Instagram, YouTube, it's all a lie. We are all nasty buzzards, and don't let anybody tell you any different. Your home is normal. Nobody's home is spotless. If it is, they have too much free time. I know I certainly work too much to have a spotless home. And there's my beautiful peace lily over there in the corner from my granddad's funeral. But like I said, no one's home is spotless. We're all nasty buzzards. Coming down my hallway here, I wanted to just stop and share this beautiful photo, or this beautiful picture that my husband got me. It is of an old barn, and he got it for me for Christmas a couple of years ago, and it's on a beautiful canvas. We always say that we want some land somewhere, and I really would love an old barn like this. The Lord's gonna provide it for us. We just gotta wait for the perfect piece of property. Last but not least, with the hidden buster, he always sticks his head under there, y'all. I don't know why he does it. But we have our master bedroom. Our master bedroom furniture also came from Rooms to Go. But on the bed, I just left this really cute duvet cover. It came from Amazon for $25. It's not the best quality, but for $25, you cannot beat it. And then this really cute bed blanket also came from Amazon. All I'm missing here are some beautiful Euro pillows. So that will be my next thing. I definitely got to get some Euro pillows. But I just have those two Walmart pillows, and then this one in front came from TJ Maxx. But I love the crispness of this. And y'all know this is a lie. Y'all know this ain't on my bed except for home tours, because that little thing right there sleeps with his mama and daddy every night. So we have some wallering covers that we put on when we're not having guests over. Over here on this wall, I have my beautiful framed canvas photos from Smallwoods. I highly recommend them. They were super affordable and they're excellent quality. My father-in-law actually took these pictures of my husband and me when we were out in the backyard at Thanksgiving on his iPhone, and they turned out so good. Portrait mode is everything, y'all. And then over here, I have our really pretty lamp that came from Hobby Lobby. I got it like 5 years ago, but they have one that's real similar. And I'm burning another antique candle company candle. Oh, that's a mouthful. And that one is clean cotton, and it smells heavenly. Coming over here, I have this adorable little church pew that was a Facebook Marketplace find. Buster loves to lay under it and look out the window. But I also got this little quilt here, or this little throw, from the thrift store. I always look for stuff year-round. I found this one back during, I think, like Christmas time. So if you see something, get it, because you can use it whenever. But people tend to clean out their houses at funny times, so always look. And over here, I have just one of my favorite spaces in the whole house, this adorable accordion rack. I just absolutely love everything on this accordion rack. especially this adorable little tote. It says "Will Break for Antiques," and y'all know that's the truth. So I have that. That actually came from a little place called White Cottage Goods, and I'll link their Etsy shop below, but I just love it. I got that, and also the shirt I'm wearing from them, and one more shirt, and I just tucked a little flag there. I've got another little copper watering can that came from the thrift store, a little Amish made straw hat, and then obviously some more denim and a little linen piece. But I love how that turned out. Spinning to this side table, essentially the same as the other, I have the same lamp and another pothos plant, and then I have this little thrifted, really cute clock. And then beside it here, I have this really pretty prayer journal and a vintage book. But if you need a gift for someone or just for yourself, because you got to get your own self gifts all the time, I recommend this from, y'all just ignore my husband. He's in there blowing his nose. Real life, y'all, real life. But I bought this from Down Home Chippy. Oh my gosh, Buster Brown, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know these are not the Wallering covers. Why are you doing this? Okay, I'll deal with him in a minute. I just got to ignore these up there. But anyway, I got this adorable prayer journal from Down Home Chippy. She is on Instagram, and I just absolutely love her style. But she also has a really cute Etsy shop. So we'll do another spin. Buster Brown is up there. He's not supposed to. Y'all just, I'm trying to ignore him. He knows these are not our Wallering covers. Then over here, I always have to show this beautiful mirror. This came from Stray Cats Home Decor in Birmingham, and it's an old screen door, and I just absolutely love it. Look at that little turd. Y'all, he is just a rotten mess, but I love him so much. I made him that way. Well guys, that is pretty much it for our summer home tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you got some ideas to make your home more festive and fun for summer. If you have any questions on where I got anything or anything like that, just comment below, and I read all of the comments, so I'll get back to you. But I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope that you're blessed. And as always, I just want to say I am proud to be an American. Thank you so much to the good Lord for all his blessings on our country. I know we've had so much going on. We've had so much violence. We've had division. We've had illness with the virus. And we've had just people out of work and so many things going on. But y'all, we are still so blessed and have so many opportunities that other people in other countries don't have. I'm just so thankful that I can go to church, that I can worship my God freely and without any shame. I can go junking, because I have a wonderful job, I have a career, even though I'm a woman. In lots of places in the world, women can't work and they can't have careers. I have a career that I love. I'm a nurse, and I get to help people, and I get to, make money and help provide for my family. And, I was able to marry my husband, whom I love. I can go spend time with my family. And y'all, I just have so many blessings. God has just been so good to me. My life is not perfect by any means. Nobody's is. And I just want you all to remember that, even though you may follow influencers on Instagram and on Facebook and on YouTube, nobody's life is perfect. We all struggle. But by the grace of God, we just have wonderful opportunities, and you have to make your own decision, your own choice to get out there and make every day count and make every day good. I also just want to take a second to say thank you to every soldier, every airman, every sailor, everybody that has protected our country. Thank you so much. And I hope that if you're a family member of a soldier or a sailor or an airman, I hope that you enjoyed all of our Americana touches. I'm very proud of all of our soldiers, and I want to say thank you, and thank you for your sacrifice. And to end out the video, I just want to encourage you all to pray for our country, pray for our president, pray for everybody in power, because no matter what you believe and no matter what's in your heart, we just need to lift each other up, because the only way through all of this is God. And with you know, with us sticking together and loving on each other and just being there for each other. And the good Lord is at the center of that, because all he is love and peace. And it's just wonderful. It's a wonderful feeling to know that we serve such a loving God. But I'm going to quit rambling. Have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see you next time. We got lots of fun videos coming up, and be blessed. Also, save the planet, buy vintage. See you next time.